Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias and welcome back to Material Energy Hypercubed. In the last episode, we finished up the Tormented and was working on, basically, we've got only a couple things left to do. One of the big things that we need to do is octuple compressed cookies. We need octuple compressed cookies so that we can get the Torturinos, which is going to give us a couple Torturinos right off the bat, and then we need to make more cookies. 50 octuple compressed cookies, that's gonna be fun. And a lot of other things. So, yeah, things are not gonna be too fun here soon, just because of the sheer number of things we need to get and whatnot. Now, I am currently making, I currently have this farm going. We can expand it a little bit, I think, with some more fertilized dirt. But we were looking last episode and kind of were struggling to make more. We'll get to that in a little bit. Also, why don't we take a bunch of these guys and fill up the rest of our ME system. I didn't realize it wasn't full. So there's that. There's those, and that. Cool. So we kind of have options for making cookies. Making cookies like this is probably going to be the best way for a reason I'll get to in a little bit. And then we can also farm mobs. To get our first Torturino, we might farm mobs. I don't know yet. But we'll get to that here soon. I want to do a little bit of exploring today. And then we're also going to be upgrading some tools and just making some quality of life things for me for later. And then we may head to the Nether. I don't know if we're going to do that yet today or not. We might wait until next episode to do that. So between episodes, I was messing around with some stuff and realized that this hammer, because I want to clear out this area as much as possible, this hammer is not bad. However, it's pretty slow. So just to give you an idea, there's a little bit of darkness here, but that's fine. This is about how fast it mines. Normal stone. So let's put another piece of stone right here, just so that when we come back, we can deal with it. And you guys can see kind of the difference, because we're going to change our hammerhead. So in order to do this, active with signal. Okay. We need to take that out. We need to put... I don't have a hammerhead cast. Okay. We're just going to make one, I guess. So... hammerhead. Put that in there. Get a stone hammerhead. I don't believe we can just make it out of Enderium. Nope. Let's turn that off for a moment. We'll throw those in there. We need some aluminum brass or gold. Let's just go ahead and use aluminum brass because we've got a good bit of it. And it's only one piece of this, so it should cook pretty quickly. We need some lava. Let's grab a bucket. Lots of things. Lots of things to do. So lava is right there. And we'll just fill this back up a little bit. So, the plan that I've been doing, well, something I've been doing here lately is I went ahead and got a whole bunch more jelly cryothium. And I'm just trying to clear out the different spatial areas. Because why not? So let's do this. Fill that up. We'll get the cast. And then here in a moment, this will all melt down and we can get an Enderium hammerhead. Now, I kind of messed up. We need to grab a piece of steel because I do not believe you can repair or replace parts without it being 100% repaired. So there is an Enderium hammerhead. Now I'm using Enderium not because it's the fastest, but it's the best all around. So that will take our mining speed from 1.4 to 8. So this should be much, much, much faster. And we can still let's see. Mining level is 8, so we should still be able to get pretty much anything in here. And that's really all I care about. So, as you can see, it is much faster. So, I just wanted to make that on camera and just kind of show it off. Because I am going to be working on hopefully mining that area, especially while cookies are doing their thing. So, yeah, there's that. Now, the next thing I want to do, real quick, is kind of address the cookie situation. So, we want to make a decent-sized farm, and I went ahead and extended a platform out here. Now, there are no mob spawns because we are in a mushroom island biome, so nothing can spawn. There is an arrow or something up there. I don't know what is with that, but the only place things can spawn is in this chunk. So if we broke a piece of glass, you would see that things could spawn there. Now, keeping this well lit and all that kind of fun stuff, I'm probably going to do regardless. But this is where we're going to set up some farms. Most of that will probably be off camera, to be honest. And I'm hoping we might make layers so they go up and or down about this size. We have plenty of room, so it's not that big of a deal. But the reason we want to do that is just to get more wheat and cocoa beans. So fertilized dirt is something that we can make, we can craft. It is just really expensive to craft because it requires oxygen capacitors. So what can we do? Well, let's take a look at a couple things. If I look at cocoa beans and let's look at cookies. Actually, I wonder. We're gonna try something kind of silly. Let's go to the chemistry place. And hey, all my trees finally grew. Awesome. So that is slime, which means we can get more stuff. I don't remember what slime was giving us, but it was something we needed for. Slime balls are used. Polymethyl methacrylate. I think they had a chance to give mercury. That's what it was. And you need mercury for the capacitors. So slime is something that would be really nice to have. So let's take a look and let's grab our book. And I want to look. Can we? No. We cannot scan the septuple. We can scan cocoa beans. Theobromine, and that requires 30,000 RF. That's not too bad. We could synthesize a lot of cocoa beans pretty easily. We can't synthesize cookies. That is what I was hoping, but we can do. We can synthesize the cocoa beans, so that is something. I'll clean up this area later. Observatory. So that's what I was wondering. Now, something else that I want to kind of look into is let's head to. So let's close this spatial IO. And let's head into the biosphere. Let's see, biosphere hypercubed. The reason why is because I don't know if we ever really finished this area. There is a lot of stuff here. There is still some darkness, but not much. Okay, so we did finish it for the most part. I'm just wondering if we can maybe find some more stuff. Specifically, like trying to get more fertilized dirt. We took all of it that we could find in the like actual sphere. So let's go grab a couple things. Let's go grab our fluid vac because this thing is amazing, and that stuff is ametrine. So we need, I think it's this one. Is that calendrite? It's calendrite, isn't it? How full is this? Not very. Okay. So what the plan is we're gonna come down here, and over in this area. Not there. Guess it's more like here. Yeah, so right here, we can start working on grabbing a bunch of liquid. And unfortunately, we can't really see too much. But if I just kind of fall here, because I bet there is something in there. Ow. The problem is we need to suck up all of this liquid. Now, let's try something else. We are going to be on fire for a while, aren't we? Let's get back into our base. Okay, we're better now. Let's try something a little bit different. Do we have a pump? No. Not in there anyways. Can we make... There we go. Endothermic pump. And we have a capacitor. And this should hopefully work. So... what we can do is just place this guy right here. Give him power. And see how that works. So it turns it all to stone, which is fine. Ow. There are still mobs in here, so we do need to kill them. Let's light up more of this area. Most of the worst is gone, so that's at least good. Now there was a chest over in this area, in the first biosphere, but I don't see it now. So, all right, I bet that is full. All right, so let's take that. We can place it here to be emptied out. Or not. And how do we get the molten calendrite into anything? We can't actually make ingots with it. Well, we can. We can make... Wait, can we only make ingots with it? Usage. It says... Let's see. Can do that. Says we should be able to, but... whatever. Doesn't really matter too much. Let's just put it back away. And let's get another drum. Now we have bedrockium drums, so let's use one of these. This is going to make this go a lot easier. And then we can kind of just dig down and see what we can find. In fact, let's grab our hammer and see if we can get anything with this. So, bedrockium drum on this guy. He's going to fill up very fast. And is it actually affecting the bottom? That's something I would love to know. We can also kind of explore into the center area. But there's not really anything down here, I don't think. There's witches burning, but that's not that exciting. So this is going to be all cobblestone by the time it's done. Or rather, stone with some cobblestone. Let's get out of here. And is it done? No. So let's just grab it. Let's just fly back up here and try to grab this stuff. So I just want to put a block there so we don't lose this. And luckily that doesn't fall through blocks. Cool. Alright, so Endothermic Pump, Calendrite, Capacitor. So that should fill up pretty quickly. And then all we need to do is... Alright, it's done. Just pick this stuff up again. And we're going to just take our Enderium hammer and go straight down the center. Now, there is a little bit of darkness here I do want to get rid of. But I have a feeling that there is... Is there a chest in here at all? Doesn't look like it. That's a bummer. I kind of thought there might be. So let's just go ahead and light this up. Kind of forget about it. It is mostly stone. I don't know how far down it goes or what is underneath here. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Let's find out. Alright, cool. So there is blocks, but then there's also more calendrite. Alright. That is fine by me. Alright, so let's light this up. And we'll light this up. Cool. So that was just kind of a, let's see what's there, see if there's anything worthwhile, but there's not, as far as I can tell. Now we do have a ton of calendrite, so that's cool, but how useful is it? I don't know. So I might just use the endothermic pump to get whatever liquids I want. We'll see how I feel about that. It's pretty quick and easy. We can also use the fluid vac just to get minor little bits. So with that taken care of, what can we do? So the biggest thing is getting cookies. We need to get, can we make 3 of these? No, we need a lot of cocoa beans. So yeah, this is just not fun at this point. It's a lot of tedious work. Do we have any reward bags? No. What is something we can do? I'm trying to think. I guess let's see. We have a quest book. We can get more. We can get rewards. Septuple, sextuple, greater good basics. Graders are quadruple cookies. We can kill enemies. We can kill withers constantly. That is something we can do. It's just there's not really much good choices. So let's explore a little bit more. Tormented, thermal mining, sand, Rotunda. I don't think the Rotunda is going to have anything of use. We do have this mini-me lab. But as far as I could tell with this, there's not anything of interest. There is a lot of circuits type stuff. A lot of darkness out here. Oh, hey. There's a cookie. So there is secrets here. Is there anything else of note? So, not seeing anything here or here. There is a wall there. there's all this stuff here. I don't know what to make of it. Let's break the glass. And it seems like it's just power. Just dense energy cells. So I have no idea. Alright, well, let's pop back in. Yeah, I think it's just dense energy cells, so that if you wanted to set something up. Now there's also this thing. Which has some darkness, but doesn't appear to be much of anything. I had to see what that was. That's fire water. And there's this like really tiny staircase that goes down to the holding cells for all the mini-me's. And I really felt like there was going to be more here than what I found so far, but doesn't seem to be. And then this is a gigantic holding cell. I think this is the bottom. So like we could put the mini-me's here, but I don't know that I want to or that it's going to be useful. So we did get a that's a sextuple. Okay, so we got a sextuple compressed cookie. I don't think that it's... We have all the secrets quests done. We do not have all of the secret items. We just have all the secret quests done. We're still missing one for the Victory Monument. Which, speaking of that, we do need to kind of work on getting more stuff with it as well. Alright, that just goes outside. Alrighty then, so... No idea if there's anything else there, but it doesn't seem like there is. So, what do we do? Well, pretty much what I need to do is get more cookies. More cookies and more cookies. Let's go ahead and close this spatial storage. And we'll throw that in there. Ice Palace, Fright Night, Inside, World, Deep Space Forgecraft. We explored through this a bit, but we didn't have flight, I don't think. So let's go back in here and see if we can't find anything else. So up here there's a lot of redstone and a lot of spiders. And above the redstone, is there anything? Yes and no. There is actually a creeper right there. We have anti-blocks, so this looks like space. We've done this before. Anti-blocks are so weird. And then there's all of this. It's so weird looking. I honestly think we found all the secrets here. So let's find where we came in. Ow. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here. It was worth looking, but doesn't appear to be any secret treasures. At least none that are obvious. So yeah, I really don't know what is going to be the best way to get more. What was red? Oh, reds. Ugh, reds. I really don't know what's going to be the best way to get more cookies, and that's kind of where we're at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and expand the wheat farm and the cocoa bean farm pretty majorly out here. We're going to have a big field of, or a big thing of cocoa beans and big fields of wheat. And the reason why we're going to do it this way instead of killing mobs is pretty simple, actually. Torturinos will make this go much, much, much faster. And so as we get more Torturinos, it'll just speed up the entire process by a ton. So that's kind of the idea. Now I need to look into kind of the best way to farm cocoa beans. We could also use the phytogenic isolator. How? easy would this be? Niter is renewable-ish. Rich slag is the hard part. And we have plenty of ores, so maybe I'll look into this. Do we have a Phyto? I think it needs sunlight, though. I don't know about that. We don't have that accessible to us. And other than that, we just grow them. So, I'll kind of figure out a way to automate cocoa beans and do that between episodes, as well as expand the farm. Next time, though, I think we are going to go ahead and go to the Nether. Should be terrible. And hopefully we won't die and lose all of our stuff. Half tempted to go ahead and like, can we enchant this with? Let's see real quick. Do we have Soulbound? We have plenty of Soulbound. Can we enchant this with Soulbound? No. That is a bummer. Oh well. So the plan will be pretty simple. We're gonna go to the Nether and try to get the last wool, and then from then on out we're going to be working towards the Torturinos and getting the victory monument completed like I want it to be. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know we didn't get too much done. It was more talking than anything else. There's one last thing I want to really quickly look at is magnets. I don't think there's a good magnet in this pack. Magnetic force. I think that will help. Let's see. We've already made one of those. So that was a quest in Lost in Space. Yeah, this guy. Oh, it's teleporting. Never mind. The electromagnet might work as well. So let's take a look at that. We have it. Right? Yeah, we have an electromagnet. Let's charge it up. Pulls nearby items towards you. Powered. In a bobble slot, we can put it on our head. And it kind of works. Alright, so we already have a magnet. I'm going to use that to mine, basically. And yeah, the plan is going to be pretty simple. We're going to head to the Nether next time and hope that nothing goes terrible. Why is there a zombie? Why do I hear a zombie? Wait, hold on, what? There is a zombie here. Oh hey, snowman trophy. Don't we already have one of those? Hold up, hold up. Don't we already have that? Yeah. So evidently there's 2 snowman trophies. Interesting. Okay. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode nonetheless, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!